In Matlock Season 2, Episode 4, titled Piece of My Heart, the story dives deep into the emotional aftermath of loss, survival, and the struggle to coexist. Matty and Olympia move beyond simply trying to repair the trust that once defined their relationship. They focus on learning how to survive with one another. Written by Michelle Liebel and Sarah Gertrude Shapiro, and directed by Mike Listo, the episode stands out for how it artfully threads together the past and present through music. Every musical cue and edit feels purposeful, serving as both a narrative and emotional bridge between time periods. This stylistic choice mirrors the surges of grief and memory that Matty experiences, grounding her story in rhythm and reflection. As a result, the case of the week resonates far more than some of the earlier ones this season, calling back to the emotional depth of Matlock Season 1, Episode 12, This is the Moment. Christine Kellogg-Darren gives a standout performance as Gloria Russo, reminding audiences why procedural dramas often rely on powerhouse guest stars to bring their episodic cases to life. Her portrayal is layered with empathy and pain, allowing the case to mirror Matty's own internal turmoil. At the same time, the episode benefits from a special guest appearance by the brilliant Melanie Lynskey, who plays Deborah Palmer. Lynskey, who happens to be married to Matlock actor Jason Ritter in real life, is magnetic from her very first scene. Her interactions with Kathy Bates, Matty, and Sky P. Marshall, particularly during the makeup and karaoke scenes, showcase the show's tonal range from moments of levity and humor to those filled with emotional weight. Together, these performances elevate Piece of My Heart into what is arguably the strongest episode of Matlock Season 2 to date. The writing this week also marks a noticeable improvement over earlier episodes. The show begins to spread its attention beyond Matty and Olympia, exploring the lives and emotions of its supporting characters. While these two women remain the emotional anchor of the series, the supporting cast finally starts to feel integral rather than peripheral. Sarah's storyline, for example, feels raw and relatable. When she finally sees her baby's sonogram, the weight of her reality crashes down. Leah Lewis captures that moment beautifully, allowing the audience to feel Sarah's simultaneous awe and fear. It's a genuine human scene that reflects the kind of emotional nuance Matlock handles best. In contrast, Billy's storyline continues to lag behind. Much of his emotional arc, including Claudia revealing her pregnancy, happens off-screen, which weakens its impact. We hear about his phone calls, but never see the conversations that could make us care. By the time those threads surface, Sarah completely outshines him in emotional authenticity. This ongoing issue makes Billy's scenes feel hollow and disconnected from the show's stronger storylines. Still, the episode makes up for it by hinting at something bigger on the horizon for Julian. His last-minute reveal adds a spark of anticipation, suggesting that his role could expand in future episodes and possibly tie into the show's larger emotional narrative. At its heart, Piece of My Heart is about grief, how it lingers, reshapes lives, and defines relationships. Kathy Bates gives a deeply affecting performance as Matty, balancing vulnerability and strength with ease. The flashbacks featuring Marnie Carpenter as Ellie are beautifully directed and heartbreakingly tender. Through their scenes, we see the deep love between mother and daughter and the devastating weight of loss. One of the most memorable moments of the episode comes during a scene set to Janis Joplin's music. The transition from Matty, gazing joyfully at Ellie, to the haunting image of only seeing Ellie's eyes captures the painful passage from joy to grief. It's a subtle yet profound depiction of mourning and memory. These flashbacks not only deepen Matty's emotional arc, but also expand the viewer's understanding of the entire ensemble. We come to see how Matty's grief shapes her connection with Olympia, and how their shared pain continues to define their dynamic. The show uses grief almost as a character itself, ever-present, non-linear, and impossible to outrun. It lingers in every silence, every song, and every conversation. By the end of Matlock Season 2, Episode 4, it's clear that the show has found its emotional rhythm. With its seamless blend of character development, memory, and heartfelt storytelling, Piece of My Heart proves that Matlock is evolving into something much deeper than a Case of the Week series. It's a meditation on loss, resilience, and the fragile beauty of human connection.